In this edition, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and President Salva Kiir Mayardit of South Sudan held talks in Finfinne. Key North Korean official meets Pompeo in New York. Hello and welcome to Oromia Broadcasting Network, Voice of the People. Those were the headlines now. News Intel. I'm Namom Sadmasu. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and President Salva Kiir Mayardit of South Sudan held talks on bilateral and regional issues in Finfinne. At the discussion, the leaders conferred on ways of bringing peace and stability in the Horn of Africa. Prime Minister Abiy said on the occasion the relationship of the two countries is based on the strong partnership. The Premier, who recalled Ethiopia's effort to negotiate the parties in the conflict, of chair of IGAD, stressed that his country will continue to strive hard for stability in South Sudan. President Mayardit said on his part Ethiopia is not only a supportive neighbor but our country. He said that he wished he came earlier as the Prime Minister is new to office but couldn't do due to the problem in South Sudan. Ethiopia News Agency reported. Scholars on the field of science and technology suggested that the linkage between industries and universities has to be strengthened. The second National Universities and Industries Linkage Workshop has been kicked off in Addis Ababa Science and Technology University. Sorry, Chakabanich reports.
When we know the technology good enough, well enough to use it properly.
Professor Daniel Katau, who presented the paper on the workshop, said the linkage between university, government and industries have to strengthen.
How does university-industry linkage supports technology transfer? How the academics see the government, how the academics see the private sector, how the private sector looks at the academics, and how the private sector looks at the government. It's a collaboration, and the collaboration has to be supported by instruments, policy instruments.
Professor Katau stressed that university students have to be provided better internship environment to attain the desired goal of the sector.
We don't have to recognize and reward laziness. And those who are working with the universities should be rewarded.
President of Addis Ababa Science and Technology University, Dr. Nurilin Tafarra, stated that the universities has been working in collaboration with different stakeholders.
The purpose of establishing ASTU is mainly to lead the industrialization process. That means it should produce the high caliber leaders of the future in the industry as well as in the other economic sector. So the relation or the linkage between the university and the industry is very, very, very important, we believe.
Dr. Nurilin added that the universities has playing this role in multiple fields.
By providing consultancy services or by inviting people from the industry to give lectures for our students, or by sending our students and the staff internship purpose or other. And there are a lot of agendas that we are now working.
State Minister of Ministry of Industry, Bugala Fadlaka, on his part said the sector is showing growth with respect to its short age, but it didn't grow faster as it is expected, and called on all concerned bodies to contribute their share in transforming the sector.
The Oromia Education Bureau announced that this year's 10th graders national exam is being carried out peacefully. More than 400,000 students are taking the exam in Oromia Regional State this year. Olkabondum has more from Johannes Bantis reports.
Grade 10's national examination has started across the country. Students in Adama who are taking the exam said their start was quite good.
We are prepared well for this national exam. Our first day exam was also good. Hopefully, we'll continue it like this.
Our preparation for this exam is so good. Our school teachers have also supported us in all that's needed from them. The first day exam was so interesting, she said. Process owner of Adama Town Education System, Shalama Fufa, said in the town, totally 7,780 students have been taking the exam in 11 stations across the town.
There is no scarcity of materials. There is no problem at all. The students have been taking their examination with an interest.
Head of Communication with the Oromia Education Bureau, Ephraim Tasamma, told OBN via telephone that the region has started the exam with no problem at all.
The start is so fine. We haven't seen any hindrances for the examination across the region.
Ephraim also thanked all concerned bodies who support and guide the students in preparing them for the national exam.
Residents of Darimu district in Ilu Ababor zone of the Oromia regional state witnessed that the road access they have got recently have solved their long-lived problem of transportation. Aklilu Gabru has looked at Befik Adumakonen's report.
Residents of Darimu district of Ilu Ababor zone said roads constructed by Urban Rural Road Access Program have solved their long-standing problems.
Before the road was constructed, there was a serious problem. Women didn't give birth in the health institution due to the absence of road. But after the road is constructed, ambulances can address each village of the district.
Residents said that their products have got access to the market right now.
Farmers can easily transport their products to the market.
Head of Darimu District Road Authority, Asfacho Tafese, said 205-kilometer road has been constructed so far at a cost of 100 million worth of government budget and public participation.
Fertilizers have started to reach each village of the district in a short period of time, so it is possible to say that socio-economic and political problems of the residents have started to be solved.
According to the data from Darimu District Road Authority, from 45 villages of the district, 34 have got road access.
381 hectares of land in Ora Botor district of Jimma zone has been handed to 549 job-seeking youths organized under 66 associations. Fikadu Hano has more from Lamagamada's report.
At Jimma zone of Chorra Botor district, 366 hectares of land has been given to 549 youths organized under 66 associations. Accordingly, certificate has been given for the youths in order to ensure they are owners of the land. Vice Director of the Federal Coffee and Tea Authority, Shafi Umar, said the youths should work hard on the land they have got from the district in order to change their life.
Barakana, lafadu was in the Najera, Baradu.
Now we have given to you empty land, but for the coming year we want to see this land fully developed. If you do so, I hope you will win poverty within a short period of time. Administrator of Jimma Zone, Abdul Hakim Mulu, for his part, underscored that every stakeholders from the zone to district would work hard to benefit the youth organized on the farmland.
Yeroo ammaa keessatti dafee qaqqabu fayyadamuudhaan jijjiiramaa oomishtummaa naannoo kanarratti jiru.
We as part of government are ready to contribute you with necessary support. I call upon you to use selective seeds which can give you good production within a short period of time. Administrator of Chorra Botor district, Ziad Tamam, said that his administration has organized all sectors to support the youth with things needed for them. Some organized youth have also reflected their readiness to change their life on the land they have owned from the district.
You're watching OBN Voice of the People. Now news from abroad. The right-hand man to the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has met United States Secretary of State Mike Pompeo in New York to discuss a historic summit. General Kim Jong-chol dined with Mr. Pompeo after flying in from China, and the two are due to meet again today. He is the most senior North Korean to visit the United States in nearly 20 years. United States President Donald Trump cancelled the 12 June summit, but both sides have since made fresh efforts to hold it as planned. Scheduled to happen in Singapore, the historic meeting between Mr. Trump and Kim Jong-un would be the first between sitting U.S. and North Korea leaders. But this high-level meeting shows that President Trump and Kim Jong-un want the summit to take place. BBC reported. That's all about our news for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Up next, our focus program continues. Have a look at it. Goodbye.